do, 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 do. Welcome to Jeopardy Maps. I'm your host, Mrs. Metters. I'm so glad you could join me today. First of all, let's explain the rules of this game. You are going to be presented with a variety of maps and a question that you must answer. You will choose which one or more of the maps would be required in order to answer the question. Now, for you playing at home, remember your maps will be found in the resource section of your textbook. All right, let's meet our contestant for today, Mrs. Metters. Thank you, Mrs. Metters. I'm so excited to be on the show today. It's been a dream to play this game for so long, and now here I am on television in front of everyone, showing off my geography skills. I'm so excited to play today. Thank you for that enthusiastic introduction, Mrs. Metters. I hope that you understand the game. Just to make sure, I wanted you to see these are the maps that you're going to be using today. You have a physical features map, a climate zone map, a vegetation map, a population density map, and an economic activity map. Do you understand what all of these maps represent? Yes, Mrs. Metters, I do understand what the different maps mean. The physical features map shows me the different areas, land areas of a particular region, like mountains or lakes and rivers. Yes, I understand that. Climate zones tell me about the climate of an area. It's kind of self-explanatory. It's going to tell me whether an area is hot or cold, arid, or what's the other word? Well, you know, an area with lots of rain, or an area in between that gets some rain and some dryness, right? Well, let's see. Vegetation zones. Yes, I know what that means. Vegetation makes me think of the word vegetable. And so naturally I think of plants. A vegetation zone map is going to tell me what kind of plants grow in a particular area. And then we have population density. Yes, as a mother of 5 and a teacher of millions, at least it feels like it, I understand population, and density means how closely everyone is packed together. In my classroom, we're having to wear masks all the time because we're too densely populated in my classroom to be able to take off our masks. The last one is economic activity. Now that one is a little bit confusing sometimes, but when I think of economic activity, I think about anything having to do with money or the resources in order to make money, because economic refers to economy, right? I got this. I'm ready to play, Mrs. Metters. Well, all right then, Mrs. Metters. I guess we should get started. We're going to start you off with an easy question. Your question is, what climate is most common above 70 degrees north latitude? Do 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 do. All right, Mrs. Metters, your time is up. Do you have your answer? Yes, I do have my answer, Mrs. Metters. That one was pretty easy. The answer was right there in the question. It asked about climate, and so I'm going to choose climate zone. Well, congratulations, Mrs. Metters. You're off to a great start in this game. Are you ready for question number 2? Here it is. What is the most common resource found in Russia east of 90 degrees east? Do 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 do. I'm a little concerned about this one, Mrs. Metters. That word resource kind of threw me off a little bit. I think I'm right. Gonna take a chance. I think it's the population density map. Well, unfortunately, Mrs. Metters, that was an incorrect answer. The correct answer would be economic activity. Remember that resources refer to things that are used to help supply businesses with resources, with materials, and also to support the economy, which has to do with money. The answer was economic activity map. Oh no, I should have known that, but I'm not going to give up. I'm ready for the next question, Mrs. Metters. All right, Mrs. Metters, I like your enthusiasm. Here is your third question. What river runs through the center of Hungary into Siberia and then runs along the border between Romania and Bulgaria? Which map will you choose? Do 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 do. Oh no, that felt so much faster. I wish I could have some more time. I think I was kind of confused because you said Siberia instead of Serbia. Okay, so you wanted to know about rivers, and I was thinking that rivers are used to water the land and the crops and stuff, so I almost picked vegetation, but I really think it's the physical feature map, Mrs. Metters. I'm going to stick with that answer. Yes. Well, okay, I just heard from the big guys, and it turns out you're right, Mrs. Metters. I did make a mistake there, but even so, you got the correct answer. It was physical feature map. Congratulations. All right, now it is time to move on to the final question of this round of Jeopardy Maps. Listen closely because this one is several questions in one. Here we go. Your question is, what is the main economic activity in Poland, Belarus, Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia? How might the climates there explain why this is the main activity? And how might the physical features of this land help explain it? Good luck. Oh, Mrs. Metters, that was a hard question. Thank you for giving me the paper to refer to. I think the first question that asks about economic activity would use the economic map. And then the second question asked about how might the climates there explain the main economic activity. Climate. I think it would be the climate zone map, Mrs. Metters. There was one more question. It was, how might the physical features of this land help explain the economic activity? I think that's what it means. Well, we've already used economic. Didn't say anything about the number of people, so I won't choose population. It didn't ask about plants, so I won't use the vegetation map. I already used the climate zone map. So it must be the physical features map. That's my answer. Well, what do you know, Mrs. Metters? You got it. You were correct. You must be one of the smartest contestants we've ever had on this show. Congratulations for winning the round. Yay! I won! Woo! Thank you again for playing, Mrs. Metters, and thank you to our audience for watching. Good luck when you try your own Jeopardy maps at home. Do 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 do.